On the eve of the World Cup in Qatar, the boss of soccer's global governing body launched a staunch defense of the host nation.
You want to criticize someone? Come to me. Criticize me. Don't criticize Qatar.
In a one-hour monologue, FIFA's president Gianni Infantino accused the West of double standards.
This moral lesson giving, it's just hypocrisy.
As he hit back against criticism over human rights concerns by drawing false equivalencies, then went on to say he too has been discriminated.
As a child at school, I was bullied because I had red hair and I had these red, how do you call them? Freckles.
London-based rights group Equitem said in a report released this month, migrant workers from Africa and Asia who built World Cup stadiums were made to work long hours under the constant fear that they would lose their jobs and suffered discrimination, wage theft, and workplace violence, including physical, verbal, and mental abuse, raising questions about promised labor reforms. According to Amnesty International, the deaths of thousands of migrant workers during Qatar's nearly 12 years of preparations on World Cup-related projects or otherwise remain unexplained. Officials in Qatar dispute those death tolls.
Today, I feel a migrant worker.
Human rights groups described Infantino's remarks as crass as they were clumsy and an insult to the workers hired from the poorest countries to remake the richest for the biggest tournament in men's soccer.
Shame on Qatar. Shame on FIFA.
There are also concerns over the country's rights record towards the 2S LGBTQ+ community, with same-sex relationships punishable by up to 3 years in prison. A report from Human Rights Watch documented cases as recently as September of Qatari security forces arbitrarily arresting 2S LGBTQ+ people and subjected them to ill treatment in detention.
Everyone is welcome. This was our requirement, and the Qatari state sticks to that requirement.
For CityNews, I'm Caryn Ceolin.